The Inter-governmental Authority on Development, IGAD, and member states are advocating for a free visa space, and with the protocol on free movement, this can be possible. The head of mission in Uganda elaborates more on what the protocol means.
Now, a free movement region has a baseline indicator, and the first baseline indicator of a free movement regime is a visa-free region. Member states must enjoin themselves to waive off and abolish visas. And the spirit of this protocol is a visa-free region, not just in spirit, but also in truth, because it is in the articles of the protocol that member states will abolish visa fees and that member states will also provide for work permits when citizens have secured jobs across the borders.
The protocol on free movement have been signed so far by 5 IGAD member states out of the 7. Kenya and Djibouti are yet to sign as they requested for more time for consultation.
Because the 8th is state of Eritrea, but we did not undertake the consultations in the state of Eritrea because it was not yet back in the bloc. Now it's back in the bloc. So we are left with a signature from the government of Kenya and also the government of Djibouti. Now, the two governments have requested the Secretariat to give them some time because they would like to study internally their legislative environment to see how then they can bring the protocols on board. However, you must note that they were both involved right from the beginning of the consultations of the protocol. They attended all meetings on the development of the protocol. Their ministers endorsed the protocols.
IGAD experts say that the citizens of the member state shall have the right to enter, stay, move freely and exit the territory of another member state in accordance with the policies, laws, regulations and procedures of the host member state. They also discussed the IGAD protocol on transhumanism, which allows member states to recognize and permit free and safe seasonal cross-border mobility of livestock and herds in search of pasture and water as an adaptation and survival mechanism.
It brings order to free movement of the pastoral communities. These are the communities which have enjoyed free movement without using papers. They do not recognize borders. They are ever moving across the borders. So this protocol brings order into the way they move. It brings order into the way they handle the affairs in terms of services, access to resources. And in this protocol, it commits the member states to invest more resources to these communities which have been left behind for long. Looking forward to several years to come, that they will be able to graduate slowly from the nomadic way of living to also a more, established lifestyle.
It should be noted that on June 11th, 2024, Kenya signed the Inter-governmental Authority on Development Protocol on Transhumanism. Kenya becomes the 6th IGAD member state to sign the protocol, following Ethiopia, Sudan, South Sudan, Uganda and Djibouti. The Transhumanist Protocol was adopted during the 72nd Transordinary Session of the IGAD Council of Ministers of Foreign Affairs held in June 2021. Whereas the Protocol on Free Movement of Persons is enshrined in the 1996 agreement that establishes the IGAD. Zahara Abigaba, UBC News.